Hey, it's Ninja Boy. Welcome back once again to Animal Crossing. So, we have some flowers to water and some fish to try and catch again, along with bugs to find, which I'm not super hopeful of finding the bugs right now. Not like the hardest thing to do, but it's just finding them. In fact, let me open my bug list, because I know the fish and where to find the fish, and I should only have 2 fish left. Speaking of, I need to check off my pike I got from my list and switch over to bugs. Okay. So, as I said, I only have 2 fish left to get, which are right there. I have the salmon and the king salmon. The last 2 fish. The bugs, however, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So I have the bird-winged butterfly, the petal-tailed dragonfly, the violin beetle, the cricket, and the bell cricket. Or maybe it's a cricket, bell cricket, and then the violin beetle. I think that's how it is. Anyway, crickets are only at night. The violin beetle is during the day on stumps, and the petal tail and bird-winged butterfly are during the day, and they're just freaking hard to find. There will be a point special on the 10th, having an inventory clearance, everything 50% off. Okay, I don't really need to buy anything. I don't need to buy anything. Really just want to catch some bugs and some fish. I kind of want to just sit here off screen and catch those things just to kind of be done with the encyclopedia. Not for any real reason in particular. I just kind of want to be done with it because I'm so close to actually getting them all that it's one of those things. I mean, showing people that I can catch bugs or catch fish is pretty minor to me. I mean, it's something that I've shown a lot. And it's nothing that I feel needs to be shown, needs to be seen. Though it's nice to actually get them and have them on camera so it's like, yes, I finally got them. And you can like kind of get the reaction out of it. But at the same time, it's just kind of like, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter too much to me. It's a lot of grinding. And unlike a typical like RPG grind where you're fighting the same 3 enemies over and over and over to get to the next level, so you stand a chance at the next 3 enemies that you're going to have to fight over and over and over. It's more a grinding in the sense of having to go in a building, having to come out of the building to reset everything, doing that over and over and over repeatedly. It does not make for good times. What am I doing? Have lost my... maybe... Okay, let's talk to you again. Look, but I still can't find it. Dropped it in the river or something. I might look for it. I don't think I will, but it will be on the lower half of town, and it's going to be a size 2 fish, which is kind of annoying. I might try and get it. How many spaces do I have right now? I have almost all of them. I might look for it. There's nothing that says I have to get it. As I pointed out before, nothing actually dictates you having to get a villager's item. The only thing that dictates it is yourself. So if you don't find it and you stop playing the next day, sometimes you'll get a message like, yeah, I couldn't find it, but I figured out where my spare was or something like that. So It's not like they get mad at you or anything, because they lost it and they're like, please help. And if you can't find it, you're like, dude, I'm sorry, I can't find your key. I've looked everywhere in the river as much as I can. And they're like, okay, I understand. Thanks, I guess. And you just kind of go about your day and that's it. So, not really a downside to it. Okay, anyway. Let's look for a size 4 fish. Should be that. Should be, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and caught. And a carp. Of course I catch something like a carp. You're too small, go away. I am waiting and waiting until I get the salmon. Because then it's like I can stop looking for size 4 fish and worry about getting a size 6 fish at the waterfall, which is going to be a pain in the ass. But it is what it is. Freaking trout. Trout, black bass. Those are the 2 big ones I catch all the time. It's kind of annoying. Anything up here? Nothing in the size range I want. So what about down on the lower part of the river? Going to look down there. Also try and catch the size 2 fish that appear down there. Because one of them might be a house key, and even though I don't care too much about finding it, is if I'm fishing anyway, I might as well look for it. There we go. Just opening up my screen recording thing to make sure it's not recording. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, anything? Nothing. Nothing at all. Well, that's disappointing. Let's scare off that fish. Come on, see it? Yep, there we go. That's a tiger butterfly. I don't need it. And let's look up here again for the 1000th time. Too small. You don't know, but you're going away. I hate when they go under the bridge. I really hate it. I'm so glad in New Leaf they're like, yeah, if your lure goes under a bridge, it can actually go under the bridge and continue going. It makes fishing so much easier. It really does. 1, 2, 3, 4, and caught. And a black bass. I am so ready to catch a salmon right now. I think I definitely find more joy and fun in bug catching than I do fishing. Because as much as bugs, it's really a waiting game for those. For fishing, it's more or less just luck. Because you can find the size shadow you need, but whether or not it's the right size or right fish is determined after you catch it. So I find more joy in actually finding the bugs and catching them, because as much as it's kind of a waiting game, you're waiting to see when they appear, you still have a better chance of finding the one you want because you can actually see what it is. And it's like, okay, I need to catch that one. Compared to fish where it's like, okay, here's a size 4 shadow. I have to try and catch it because if I don't know what fish it is, and the fish I need is a size 4 shadow. So, I mean, it is so much better bug catching. Freaking fish, I want you to go away. I want that fish to go away. There we go. And I want that one to go away too. Okay. Come on, see it. Swim up and see it. There you go. But yeah, I definitely find more joy in bug collecting than I do fish gathering. Too small. So I definitely, that is something I may do, is just start collecting fish off screen until I have the salmon and king salmon. That way I can just be like, yep, I got them, don't have to worry about them anymore, they're here. Because it would be so much better just to have the things. Okay, well, it's a walking leaf. Don't really need it, don't really care about it. I just find it interesting that they look like little leaf decoration, whatever, furniture icons. Anyway, that is a size 3 fish that I don't need. And yeah, that's the other big thing, is I'm just not finding fish. So I'm getting run up and down the ocean, hopefully maybe scaring off whatever is over here. Giant fish. It's a sea bass, probably. Yeah, I'm not scaring off any of the fish in the ocean. I still don't know if the ocean fish count towards the amount of fish you can get in the river. They could be, and that's why I don't get very many in the river. But at the same time, I'm just not 100% sure. So I just kind of have to keep looking. Keep looking and keep guessing. Anyway, here's a size 4, I think. Actually, I think it's a size 3. No, it was a size 4. I was right. Well, I tried. I caught it. So, not really much to say about that. There's a size 2 that I don't need. And all of that fun stuff. I'm not seeing much. So, red dragonfly. Still kind of keeping an eye out for petaltail and birdwing butterfly. A little praying mantis. No violin beetle. Kind of strange, 2 praying mantises right next to each other. There's no way to catch both of those. It's either one or the other. When you catch one, the other's going to fly off. That's just like taunting. I haven't seen you in forever. Yep. Try and talk to my villagers a little bit. Hey, Panda Man. Waiting for you to come outside and play. That thing. Oh yeah, that thing? Yeah, it's called fishing. It's that thing. Anyway, I don't think there's really any villagers except those 3 that I really like. Yeah, because I have mint, but I don't really like mint. I think it's the eyes that really bug me. Okay, you fish are kind of being annoying. See, god dang it. Yeah, I don't like him, don't like the horsey. Yeah, that's a red. I don't know why I keep looking at the dragonflies like, oh, is that the right one? Freaking the petal-tailed dragonfly is huge. Of course it's not the right one. Okay, and swim over to the other side. Oh, don't you even. Okay, good. I was kind of afraid it was going to swim under the bridge. There we go. And there we go. 1, 2, 3. And a caught. And a black bass. Of course. As I've said, why would it be anything else? But yeah, the petal-tailed dragonfly is actually huge. It's really big. Kind of like the birdwing butterfly. It's really big. So it's pretty hard to not see those correctly. But there's a lot of dragonflies out right now. Okay. 1, 2, and the key. Well, that wasn't too bad. I was expecting not to find the key, actually. So, at least I got something done. Hey, Kit, here you go. I have your key for you. I can't believe how embarrassing. This key right here. Here you go. Oh, fantastic. Here. I don't like those things. I don't like those at all. Why would you give it to me? It's like, what is the least favorite thing he likes? I don't know. These, gyroids? No, he must love the gyroids. Let's give him a gyroid. I don't like the gyroids. They bug the crap out of me. Anyway, let's just move on. Continue searching for a salmon and the other bugs that I'm keeping an eye out for them, but I'm not like venturing around the entire town trying to find them. So there's that. Monarch. And no fishy fish. Ugh. I am so tempting just because I don't want to do this every single time. Wander up and down town looking for the same fish over and over without getting any results. So I'm very tempted to catch at least a salmon. Try and catch a salmon off screen. But at the same time, if I'm doing that, then I might as well look for the bugs, and it just kind of escalates into, well, if I do one thing off screen, why not do it all? But it's just my opinion. 2, 3, 4. I guess it really comes down to how many people actually find it enjoyable when I wander up and down the town looking for the bugs and fish. Well, fish mainly. Bugs are one thing because I can walk around the entire town. Fish, I'm kind of limited to the river. How many people actually find it enjoyable watching me wander up and down the town at the river? Because I'm perfectly fine with catching the salmon off screen. I kinda want to, because it is just annoying, to say the least, trying to get it and not finding it. Yes, Bunny. You gotta help me think of a new catchphrase. Mine is all old and stuff. Sounds fun. Okay. How many letters do I get? I don't remember. I don't have that many. I was going to turn up the bass, but no. What is your catchphrase? I couldn't think of any good one, so it's going to be Fuzzles. Fuzzles! Yep, sounds good. I was going to turn up the bass, but you don't have that many letters to work with. That is one thing I find really disappointing in the transition from Japanese to English. Japanese, because their characters, like their sentences are made with a whole lot less characters, because characters themselves can mean an entire word. We get limited on the amount of space we can use. So, it's just, yeah. It's one of those things, it's, I so wish we had a character, not character limit, but character system similar to Japanese, where, you know, each character represents a couple letters, and then from there you can, you know, use words, whatever. I just like it better. Makes more space. 1, 2, 3, and good. Didn't go under the bridge. And a trout. Well then. So what I might do is, I think I'm going to end it here, and anyone, if you have any input on whether or not you'd like to see me continuously going up and down the river looking for fish, because I only have the 2 fish left. It's not like it's a huge deal or whatever. But if you want to watch me continuously go up and down the fish until later in the month, when I'm going to have to just off-screen it just to make sure I get all the fish I need, feel free to say so in the comments. Otherwise, I'll probably just off-screen it and be like, yep, I caught the fish. Just because I could and wanted to make sure I got them. 1, 2, 3. I think that's the wrong size, but whatever. No, it was the right size. Anyway, I'm going to end it here for now. If you have any opinions on me wandering up and down town, feel free to say them. But for now, this has been it. This has been Ninja Boy, and I will be back with more Animal Crossing next time. See you guys then.